Britain might seem safe on the surface, but some of its most ordinary things can be surprisingly dangerous. Here are 5 unexpected dangers you probably hadn't thought twice about before. 5. The British coastline. As soon as the sun comes out, people flock to the seaside from all over the country, but it's not all sun, sea and fish and chips, as the British coastline is riddled with hidden dangers. Before you even reach the beach, there are steep, crumbling steps and uneven pathways to navigate that are often covered in slippery seaweed and other hazards, and not all coastal paths are safe for pedestrians at all times. Some are incredibly dangerous at high tide and varying times of the day. Then there are unstable cliffs and coastal erosion, places that feel solid but can give way with little warning. Even the sand isn't always safe, with broken glass, rusty metal, and other hazardous rubbish hiding just beneath the surface. And if you do decide to take a swim, you might want to check the water quality first, as raw sewage is still a problem in some UK beaches. But the most dangerous threat has to be the rip currents and fast rising tides. These can sweep you out to sea before you even realise what's happening. So if you're going to swim, try to stick to beaches with lifeguards present. For a deep dive on the risks around Britain's beaches, check out our previous video, Britain's 10 Most Dangerous Places, where I go into more detail on these topics and how dangerous they really can be when things go wrong. 4. Swans. These majestic birds can be spotted all over the UK. Harming one is literally a crime as they have royal protection. From a distance, they glide gracefully through the water, but close up on land, they're bigger and faster than they look. Swans mate for life and are often a symbol of love, which makes it all the more surprising when you discover that they are complete arseholes. I have many childhood memories running away from these things as they charge at you from out of nowhere. They can become very aggressive when you enter their territory. Even when they're not protecting their young, they have still been known to charge at paddleboarders, kayakers, and even those just feeding the ducks at the local pond. And although they might not look dangerous, don't underestimate them. They have the strength and the power to break a human arm, so it's best to just admire them from a distance and stay out of their way. 3. Giant hogweed. There has never been a more evil plant in British soil than the giant hogweed. Not even the nastiest patch of stinging nettles can compare to the pain and discomfort these things cause. Giant hogweed is classified as an invasive species and unfortunately can be found all over the UK. Under no circumstances should you touch any part of this plant. Even accidentally brushing up against it or breaking it can release its toxic sap onto your skin. And when this happens, unless noticed straight away and treated immediately, you're in for a bad time. The sap takes away the skin's ability to protect itself from UV rays, and it becomes extremely sensitive to sunlight the following days after contact. This can lead to large pus-filled blisters, sores, and even permanent scarring. Just stay well clear of this stuff. 2. Cows. Cows secretly terrify me. They've been lulling us into a false sense of security for far too long, with their big brown eyes and cuddly farmyard reputation. Some farms even offer therapeutic cow cuddling sessions, which people actually pay to attend. Honestly, you couldn't pay me to walk through a field of them. Despite their gentle appearance, cows are responsible for more fatalities worldwide than sharks are. And the UK is no exception, with an estimated 40 serious injuries and around 3 deaths each year. If you've ever walked through the British countryside, you've probably come across a field full of cows before. It's not uncommon. But you should always be cautious when entering these fields, especially if you've got a dog with you. Dogs should always be kept on a lead near livestock. Cows can become especially aggressive if they're protecting their young, and as they weigh around 10 times as much as the average person and have up to 20 times the strength, you really don't want to get between a mother cow and her calf. They can also be territorial and may charge if they don't like you being there. And sometimes when one cow charges, the whole herd may follow, and they're faster than they look. You should always stick to the footpaths if you have to cross a cow field, but really it's safer to just go around rather than go through, especially if you can see calves in the field. And number 1, taking today's top spot, is Britain's country roads. They're beautiful but deadly. A Sunday drive through Britain's quaint country lanes might sound idyllic, but you're actually 11 times more likely to die as a result of an accident on a rural road than you are on a motorway. Think's 2014 road safety campaign made drivers aware of the significant risks on Britain's country roads. They stated that 60% of fatalities occur on country roads, and that 1 driver in 20 has had a collision on a country road. Even cyclists are 3 times more likely to be fatally injured on a rural road when compared to urban roads in Britain, according to the RAC's website. But still, in 2025, many are seemingly oblivious to the risks and potential hazards they may face when driving in rural England. The roads offer amazing views and beautiful scenery, but they're usually just single carriageways with unexpected vehicles driving in opposite directions. When 2 cars meet head-on, it's usually down to 1 car to reverse back to the nearest space to allow the other car to pass, which not all drivers see eye to eye on. The speed limit is usually 60 miles per hour, dropping lower when entering villages or more dangerous stretches of road. But this can lead to people driving at 60 when it's not always safe to do so. There can be many unexpected hazards hidden behind tight bends and windy corners, like fallen trees and debris, tractors and other slow-moving vehicles, horses or animals, and people. Both cyclists and pedestrians who have no pavement to safely move out of your way to. Break, the road safety charity, state that every year more than 1,000 people die on rural roads in the UK. So if you're taking the scenic route, please take extra care and pay attention on your journey. I wish you all safe travels and an excellent time in the UK. If you've listened till now, please like and subscribe. It really makes a difference to our small channel as we're on our quest to get monetized. Every single one of you counts and we appreciate you all. Have an awesome summer, have fun and be safe.